there we go.
This point, perfect setup for these fish.
Join me as I rig my Nucanoe Unlimited, head for the flats, and chase down some redfish. This is Rigged for the Bite. So my setup on my Unlimited to chase redfish. I run my Unlimited pretty basic. I don't have much on there. There's going to be a few items on here and we'll run through them. No gear pod today. We're running track packs and I really don't have them mounted. I just kind of toss them in the boat. That way I can move them around quickly. But I keep those underneath my seat right there close to my feet so it's easy access. We've added the EPS system you see there. The Unlimited comes with the swivel seat. We got the side tray that'll hold the pliers and my throttle. And that side tray actually doesn't get in the way of you paddling this boat. So that's one cool thing about it. Moving on back, we got this side plate that came from Nucanoe. It's actually part of the wheel kit, but I got my boomstick mounted on it because it actually stabilizes that boomstick pretty well. Running an Aqua battery and the DJI cameras on it. This is the black pack. I got my Amped Outdoors battery, my stern light from Yak Attack, Carib lures, bottle of water, and of course bug spray. But that keeps everything kind of organized back there, and I like having the battery enclosed just in case. And to top it all off, we're running the NK300 back there. That thing's pretty nice. You get right around 6 miles an hour depending on what loadout you got and what you're doing in current. That's pretty basic setup. That's what we're running. I got a rock guard on there. That's a grass cutter, and then the bottom pieces there are actually to prevent the prop from getting nicked on the oyster mounds or whatever I might run into. We also added a little upgrade to the NK300 unit. Rod stand pulleys, or you can get Harken pulleys, but that's going to make your motor lift much easier. So that's a good upgrade I recommend. I'll link the accessories down below.
Like I said, we're doing the rig for the bite. I've shown you what the Unlimited looks like. I'll show you a couple of the lures we're using. I'm going to start off with the skitter walk. Topwater bite's always fun. Next will be a paddle tail on a spinning rig. Saltwater species always love paddle tails. And then if they're real finicky, we got this little shrimp. And that's the Z-Man Prawn Stars. Gonna give it a go, see what we can find. So right now we got a really strong flood tide coming in. These fish are gonna be positioned way up in the marsh. So we're gonna go ahead and just start off with a little run, heading back deep in this creek and see if we can't find some fish back there.
I had come across this good looking point and figured there had to be fish there, so I threw my topwater for a little while, but then opted to go for my paddle tail and see if I can get some fish off of it.
There we go. It's a trout. Nice. So we changed up and went with a paddle tail. We caught this decent keeper trout. Look at that. That's not bad. 17-ish or so. So I'm gonna use my NK300 with my foot steer and just slowly work this edge. I want to put it on the lowest setting I could possibly get it on. I think it's flipping today to a lower pressure because I know the last few have been high and windy.
Oh, there we go.
That was what we were looking for. It's a decent red. It's not big. Oh, he's tangled up in the grass. Oh, no, he's not. He's in the net. That's not the size we're looking for. But look at that. I mean, that's a pretty red, man. Nice copper color. Probably find a few more of that size around here. Perfect. Let's get another one. That was a good one. At the very least, there's a trout here. Gotta be. There's a trout. That was a trout and then a red. Oh, there we go. We got a bulldozer. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. He's grown. Ooh. Yes. That's a full grown one, boys. Got him. Yes, sir. Check that one out. Tell me that is not a freaking nice fish. Goodness gracious. 3 spots on that side, 2 on that one. That's what we came out here for. Check that one out, man. That's awesome. I think we can probably get one more. What do y'all think? This point. This one's got a lot of grass in it, so these fish are probably going to be sitting over, just chilling. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, he followed that thing right on up. Yes, sir. Another good one. Ooh, he's not hooked very good. Come on, come on. Ha! Yes. Yes. Barely had him hooked. But that was perfect. He was right where he should have been. All right. Check that out. Another beautiful redfish. Big redfish. And he soaked me. That's so awesome. Well, there you have it. The first rig for the bite episode is a wrap. We took out the Nucanoe Unlimited, very minimal setup. We just ran a battery, the NK300, and the side tray with a couple track packs and got the job done. That's how I set the boat up for some high tide fishing. I knew it was gonna be super high tide right at the time I got here. So I knew those fish were gonna push back in the flats and be on grass and other little pieces of structure that they could sit on and ambush prey. Went along the grass lines, used the NK300 to just creep along and cover water and make long casts and just work the lure down the bank and use that skitter walk as my fish finder. Being that we were able to do that, we were able to find those redfish locked in on those points and just work the bait across it, and hopefully those hits show up because I know they were good. But that was a vital thing to have with the EPS system. You're able to just sit down, work it with 1 foot. It's pretty much hands-free fishing. You want to find that minimum throttle position because with it set up this light, the boat's really light, and the NK actually moves pretty well. But like if you can get it around that 6 to 10 watts, it'll just slowly creep along and you're able to make those long casts, cover a lot of that high tide, and get those big redfish to bite. So hope y'all enjoy this series. Comment down below if you got some different species you want me to try and rig for. Catch y'all next time.